TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are not live, but you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. Y'all know what's going on, man. This is part 2 of Britain's Forgotten Men. They made it 4. BBC Pause made it 4. I'm just gonna make it 2. So let's just get back into it.
This corner house, it's all pictures. To me, it's a squat, and I know we always get evicted, but the people who rely on us, the people who...
This one is being homeless in Manchester.
Who rely on the squat, they call it home.
Last time we met Chris, he'd set up a squat for the city's homeless in the disused Corner House cinema. The authorities are determined to get him out.
So they squatting in a unused, abandoned cinema. Okay.
Sunday morning, 6 o'clock. My friend Nick heard a lot of stamping across the room. I didn't. I was in the landing nod. I just heard Nick trying to raise the alarm. I jumped up. They were abseiling down the walls, coming through the windows, the doors. Proper Indiana Jones tackle, if you ask me. Must have cost hundreds of thousands as well.
Damn.
On a Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning, another 20 people on the streets of Manchester again. So they confiscate our stuff, and then we can only get it back if we could produce photo ID, was the quote of the morning. Yes or no? 10 o'clock in the morning, can I turn up here without photo?
Bro, that's how they come, though. That's how they come here. When you get into your house riot or kicked in or raided, they come early in the morning.
ID, because I don't have any. Most people on the street have lost everything they own. Everything they own. Body's been sent to jail for this twice, and each time he sent me to jail, everybody lost everything they owned in all the buildings.
We're here to help you now.
Always. There's about 15 of us, all stood on that island there with all our belongings, being offered foil blankets and cold. God knows what. Got no respect for the law, not one fucking bit, you bunch of sad tits. We were back on the streets with what belongings we could carry and what we could muster in trolleys. I know you got your own. When you go home and look at your wife tonight, your pillow talking her on the bed, how do you explain to her that you just made a fucking 19-year-old girl sleep up on the street again?
How did it make you feel?
Small. Powerless.
No, it's tough.
I have to go and look for a new home.
And that wasn't a home to begin with.
You're recording his fucking feeble attempts to roll us.
Hey, Philip, can't roll for shit. Don't let me fool
Listen,
you.
I can roll you under the table, then smoke you under the table. What?
Fucking hell, man.
Fuck me.
Oh, this Lisa's.
I had a fucking mess on Friday. Me and Dale crawled in here at about 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning we crawled in like that. We had literally drank ourselves sober.
Is it like trying to raise 6 boys on your own as well?
So that one was in a car accident, so he can't use his legs, right? Okay.
It's hard. They've got into trouble quite a bit. Some of them, you know. But the lads keep me going.
I've not been able to work at all, man. I'm on 0 income because I've got no money at the minute. That's apparently shampoo from jail, but it's weed now, so...
What?
It's shampoo from jail.
What are you going What, did Philip give you this?
Yeah.
And then he said it was lube. So what's that say about him?
It says they dropped the soap many a time that they carried extras, like spares.
I believe that.
You go around here, yeah, you're gonna grow up learning to fucking graft for your money, or you're gonna just be a bum. You're just gonna be a bum. Simple.
It's a good question.
Right. Let me start to use things off. Who?
Us? We're fucking waiting for you.
You're shit. You're alright. I'm just doing what I can to get fucking dough at the minute, innit?
What happens if you get caught though? That's the thing, isn't it?
You get caught, you get...
I didn't see Stuart drinking this whole episode. Stuart had a bottle since part 1 on the first reaction.
Caught, you do time, you do it. You gotta be a man, do you know what I mean?
Dale, you drinking tonight?
Oh, I'm getting twisted, mate. What about you?
What's that, Twisted Tea? That weapon on him.
How did you graduate from robbing houses to being involved with guns?
I just thought it was a cool thing. Just liked it, innit? It was easy to rob someone as well. I got arrested for 4 gunpoint robberies because I was 16 and I went guilty. I got 2 years for each one. And that's 8 years in total, but they all ran concurrent.
Oh, okay.
I only ended up doing a year in jail.
Could anyone have done something to intervene at that point?
I don't think they could. It was the area I was brought up in, the choice of friends that I had. There wasn't another choice of friends, like.
Yeah, y'all all grew up in the same neighborhood. Y'all all did the same stuff. Those are what you product of your environment. Your environment, everybody's environment is the same.
When I think back about it now, I can't believe that I did that. It's the most skankiest, trampiest thing anyone could do. Music is a part of it that does really help me as well, staying on the straight and narrow.
Look in my eyes, you will see the real life pain. Through the window to my soul, you can see the rain. It's been a bumpy ride ever since a young age. Money man would drive.
So talk to me about your next project.
Okay, so this is a real rapper. Because he was flowing.
About getting about 8 people from Wivenshaw living round that life. I'm just thinking about putting a song together. Yes, Ruth, what's going on?
But it's going to be like 8 bars each.
Yeah.
Verse, 16. And then chorus, going to be a singer.
Yeah.
Girl singers from Wivenshaw.
I think it's good, yeah, you know.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Then I'm going to stick it on my own channel and get a bit more recognition, bro. We could just book a day, find out a day and we'll book it in. Works, bro. Yeah, definitely. Plan that.
Manchester City Centre.
It's been 5 months since the Corner House squatters were evicted, and a lot of them are still looking for a permanent home.
So wait, how long were they in that theater thing? That's crazy. They make it sound like they looking for 5. Okay.
How you doing, man?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm all good, I'm all good. I'm back again. Welcome to the Corner House too. This is home. Are you coming up?
Oh, he found some?
Right, well, this is the first floor. This is where we're running the night shelter from. We've got 2 working toilets there.
Okay.
Hot water, cold water, working hair dryers. So you can get a good wash and a good dry, and it's warm instead of cold. The equipment, the biscuits, the cereals, the vegetables, the bread, the fridges, the cookers, the knives and forks, plates, everything. It all came from the kindness of the people of Greater Manchester and the surrounding areas. As you can see, it's not...
So is this a legit spot then?
5-star. Last night was our busiest night. We had 9 in last night. It's our 4th night open. Town Hall, Manchester City Centre. It's quite a gothic, beautiful building, isn't it? But unfortunately, there's nothing beautiful inside it. There's just a bunch of ignorant councillors who refuse to acknowledge what's going on in these streets and these doorways.
The number of rough sleepers in England has doubled since wow.
I've been saying to my man for years.
Last time.
So no matter what the people and politicians and them councillors say in them buildings, oh, it's getting better, oh, we're working on it, it's double. The numbers don't lie.
When we hung out with Chris, Jordan was also staying at the Corner House squat.
Chris! Chris!
But since the eviction, we'd lost contact.
Have you seen Jordan recently?
I have seen Jordan recently, yes. Jordan is not well.
Down
and I
bad,
wish
huh?
he'd either get in touch with me or his brother.
Damn, they about to show the progression? Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, Jordan's out in the wind at the moment, roaming the streets of Manchester again, toiling with whatever he's toiling through in his head. The one thing, his body is very, very battered, and he needs rest, he needs relaxation, he needs health care.
Eventually, them toxins you put in your body gonna catch up to you, man. I'm not saying I'm the greatest You know, I be coming on here drunk, hungover, turned up. But I know what I'm doing. Like, I know what I'm doing, but it's like, eventually that shit gonna catch up to you. Especially when you're doing it probably every day like Jordan is doing. Hope Jordan's good, man. If y'all know, let me know in the comments if he cool.
Half a painkiller or not? No, thank you, bro.
Pussy.
Mom's life, yeah. If you don't want to take it, don't take it.
I'm not doing it on my fucking own. I'm like a dickhead.
Here's the lid.
What are you doing?
Nah, blood, I've just got back from gym.
You're not minging, no?
Oh, I'm sober at the minute, mate.
Fuck's sake, what's wrong with you?
Hashtag detox.
I'm only back here because I split up with me ex.
Dale is a dad, but as he's estranged from his girlfriend, he's lost contact with his boy.
It's just over 2 now, and I've not had the night alone with him. I've not had time alone with him. Like the first time, literally, since like a couple of weeks after he was born, it was a couple of months ago that I got to take him to the shop, which was just round the corner. It's upsetting, to be fair. I mean, everyone that knows.
Are you smoking a imaginary weed in there? That motherfucker still look like a piece of paper unrolled. Ain't nothing in there.
They'll tell you.
And I'm not a smoker. YouTube, I don't condone this. I'm just saying.
I'm not a bad guy. I don't go out, I don't fight, I don't do this, I don't do that. So there's no reason to do that to me, to be fair.
Yeah.
What's it like on the street right now?
It's colder, it's windier, it's wetter. It's a lot harder to find a dry, comfortable place. I said there's no spikes there already. It just gets grimmer. A lot grimmer. People died in the city centre from exposure.
Damn. There's like no, like, I know here in Chicago, or I don't know about, I can't speak for the United States, but Chicago, there's like little shelters where the homeless can stay overnight, and they got like, I think you got to get like $5 or $9 to be able to stay there. I know that's saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's panhandlers, they be panhandling to get that $9 and have a warm place to sleep. Sometimes it's full, but do they have that same like thing set up over there? Probably not, right?
What's been going on, mate?
I can't even remember it at all. I can't remember anything, but what I've been told is I got found on Market Street unconscious. Obviously, paramedics got called. They gave me 5 hours to live on arrival at the hospital. It was a rare heart infection.
Oh, wow.
All I remember after that was...
Wait, who is this?
Arrival. Obviously, on Market.
Oh, that's Jordan, okay.
It was a rare heart infection.
Jordan back in the mix? They found him?
All I remember after that was waking up in hospital 18 days later. I was in a coma for 18 days.
Looks bad.
I was in hospital for 2 months. I left a little bit earlier than I should have.
Wait, you left? You was clean sober for 2 months. I know, like, but like that was your restart.
I thought I were all right. To be honest, I still need to go and get a checkup because I didn't finish the antibiotics, so the infection could come back. I don't know. It's life-threatening, so.
Jordan, man, you gotta make better decisions,
I know
man.
I need to do something about it, but.
But what?
It was lacking.
We bumped into Chris.
Yeah, and I was seeing Chris last week. Speaking to him, and he was telling me that he's opening a new squat and that, so you know, he's not received a lot of help, has he, in terms of accommodation, so what's he going to be able to do for me? You know what I mean? Not much he can really do, is there?
Chris's new squad, Central Manchester.
Everything I own is here in the corner. Basically, this is me. Yeah, this is my army sleeping bag, proper sleeping bag. It's kept me warm when it's been like -12 outside. The luxury of a pillow, which I've made by stuffing pillowcases inside pillowcases inside pillowcases. A spare rucksack, a spare sleeping bag. And then pretty much everything I own fits into my cupboard. And that all fits inside my rucksack.
That's tough, bro.
Shit out here.
Are you using again, mate?
No.
Jordan, we looking right at you. How you gonna sit here and tell us that lie?
Using.
Why'd you blink? Why'd you blink for so long?
No.
Look.
Not using.
Long ass blink.
Don't get me wrong, I thought about it. But
first step to recovering is admitting.
no.
I used to be an addict. I used to be a wrong un. I used to be getting in trouble all the time. I used to be an angry kid. And I was an angry kid because I weren't getting nothing back. I was putting everything into my life and I was just getting kicked in the teeth, as you can see.
I was gonna say literally, but I'm glad he said it for me.
And I've been homeless for 6 years on and off now. And all I've seen is the most youngest, the most vulnerable, the poorest end up out here for no reason at all. They're neither being young, poor or vulnerable. They're being stitched up in every way. The means testing system, the austerity cuts, they're only designed to affect us.
When I was in hospital, they instantly stopped my money.
So this is like where it starts, and then the life of crime, and then where you could end up on the streets.
They sanctioned you.
What's the last
suspended
part?
the benefits altogether.
Because you missed an appointment?
Yeah.
Everything for my kids I've had to fight for. Every bit of help, every bit of support I have had to fight for.
Just what do you think the future holds?
Okay, hold on, man. Let's just hurry up and get to the last part 4. Here we go. From guns to God. Okay. Oh, so Jake must be if you persevere and stay the course and trust the process and or get out of it somehow, this is where you can end up. It's like a timeline, okay? Of possibilities.
You look happy, don't you? Just dragged him out of bed.
Last time we saw Jimmy Kelly, he was recovering from defeat in the biggest fight of his career.
I ain't never seen Jimmy.
After a series of small bouts, Jimmy's back on the bill at Manchester's biggest arena, hoping to get his world title ambitions back on track.
Well, like, everyone's just like staring at us. Do you like Kevin Hart video when he said you can feel it? You missing like piercing through the side of your head with your eyes.
Yeah, this is part 4.
Feel like that everywhere.
Okay. Make sure I'm at the right one.
How important is this fight on Saturday?
It's everything.
Don't forget to subscribe if you're here new, or you know what I'm saying. I know it's a lot of new. It's a lot of new people coming through here, just watching. No, don't do that. Just watch and subscribe. Simple.
Really, it is. It's really everything. I can't afford any slip-ups, and I'm not going to. I've ticked all.
Okay, why do we care about Jimmy?
Boxes. I'm not going back to square one and starting all over again. I've got to where I am, and I'm not where I need to be yet. I want to be world champion.
This is Jimmy from, obviously, he's from Manchester. Okay.
Get down, you monkey. Mom, can I have this one? No.
What are you doing? How is things with that?
Can I have this one? No.
Just ask his mom for squares. Why was he so comfortable with that? Did he do that before or something?
What are you doing?
How is things with the house then?
Fine now. Everything's finally getting done. All the repairs and everything, they're finally getting done. Finally got heating in the house. This bus better just do it.
Something like heat could bring so much joy to her face because she's been out of no heat for so long. That's fucked up. I know if I didn't have the option of heat, I'd be upset.
I hope it's freezing.
Don't get the truck.
No. No.
Do you want to see this one we're watching? Really? Video it.
What are you watching?
They on the hub. That's funny.
He's watching porn.
Watching a bit of porn up here?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why have you got it on you knob?
Look at that. The guy's videoing it.
Oh, turn that thing off, man. He's got his dick out.
The guy was tossing himself off and fingering the pussy. It's really just to get a girl.
What, on what shows?
No, the porn hole.
No, it doesn't.
You shouldn't even be watching.
You shouldn't even be watching it, you're 12.
YouTube, I don't condone any of this, but hey, boys will be boys, man. A little bam on the hub with
where
it.
I'm from. I really don't. But I always felt like I didn't belong
Jake?
there. You know, like I didn't fit
Again?
in.
Or Jack?
It's an old mining town. You can still feel the sort of fallout from the miners' strike.
Now the pit's closed down, what do people do? What's the main industry?
What do people do? It's just dead-end work. You know what I mean? There's no real career opportunity there. You've got to go outside it.
This man really hates where life has led him. And the whole story culminating to this point. Honestly, not that bad. I mean, it's something else. He not telling us something, man. I'm missing something with him.
Officially, unemployment is at 4.3%, a 40-year low. But that only includes people who are formally looking for work. In reality, over 20% of the workforce are classed as inactive. Almost 9 million people.
A lot of people have a lot of issues with how the country's being run, and the fact that 100,000 people approximately are here today to voice a grievance tells you everything you need to know.
And the stats tell a story about men. In the last 45 years, the percentage of inactive male workers has tripled, and a lot of them rely on help from the state.
How important are benefits to these people?
They keep them alive. Basically, they keep them alive. And when you take someone's money off them, you're taking that lifeline away from them. You're not a criminal because you're poor. You really aren't.
Jimmy. I don't understand what the importance of Jimmy is.
I got that ready for after the fight.
Did I look away or something?
Come here.
Hey, Dada. Dada.
Folks not feeling it. Leave him alone.
I should be fine. You've been farting.
You shut me off. Wow, you've been doing it for that long. I've never done it for that long. Well done.
Right, watch this now. Watch when the black rabbit falls over. He falls over, he's bent over, and the panda runs behind him and takes his pants off. I just don't get it. I know he falls over, he's bent over, and the panda runs behind him and takes his pants off. I just don't get it.
I swear to God, kids' cartoons be doing stuff like that, and I be wondering, like, the creators of this shit are some weirdos sometimes.
Get it? I don't get it. Shit, I just remember I'm fucking fighting tonight. I just sat there thinking, like, I was fighting a bit.
So Jimmy's from Manchester. Okay. Okay, Jimmy is a product of Manchester, the Forgotten Men, and he's built. Okay, I get it.
I'm doing it for my family and doing it for my son. This fella we're fighting is taking food out of my
It's a
son's
nice
mouth,
left
so
jab.
I've just got to do what I've got to do.
It's a nice little jab.
I have that mentality.
On the bacon, man. Bringing on the bacon.
Maybe I get fucking slow.
What happened to Aaron?
Yeah, filling up.
How important is this fight?
It's everything really. Fought for the world title, I lost, and instead of fighting in front of thousands of people, you're fighting at a little leisure centre.
Boxing in his home city of Manchester, Jimmy.
Oh, he had the crib with it too. This is big. Better not lose in front of the crib.
I can't afford any slip-ups, and I'm not going back to square one and starting all over again. I want to be world champion.
After years in and out of prison,
I'm not gonna try, guys. Wait, yes, I am. Withenshaw?
After years in and out of prison, Jack's criminal record doesn't look good to employers, but his music has started to take off. Now he wants to help other lads with similar struggles and the same dream.
What's going on today?
We're going to get a few people together from Withenshaw, from the town.
Okay, I got it right.
On a song. We're going to go in the studio, record it, and then in about a month's time, I'm going to do a video, put it on my YouTube channel, promote it. There's nothing like that going on in Withenshaw at the minute, so I just what I do.
Okay, so let's check it out. Is that what happened? Black. Oh, wow. I gotta be spelling it wrong. Let me go back. What the fuck? How you spell fuck name?
Something that's gonna bring like Withenshaw together.
Yo, I come from where it's happening. Murders and nappings, better go be stabbings, it's mad. From where everybody's trapping, ain't nobody mad with the system we're trapped in, it's sad.
Let me take you through the heart of my town.
No, I was right. Okay, hold on. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. We got some shit on here. 2 years ago, 100. Oh, he was doing crazy. Oh, this is it right here. Homegrown. Okay. Got it.
Memories of kids I know now are part of the ground.
I was on the wing. It was this 4 points course that he was doing in prisons. And the guy, he ran a music studio as well. And I had to do the 4 points course first before I did the music course. I ended up doing that course like 4 times over, man.
I remember the time when I smiled lying on that cell bed, a little lost white child.
Them levels are perfect, mate, yeah?
Yeah, man. That's where my journey
got
started.
bar. He got
went
nice
through
flow
on that
to
last
him.
sentence that I was in, went through my time, got out and started up here, and I've been here like 2 years now. Completely changed my life. So I was in my cell that time, I was lay on my bed. I just felt like this madness feeling, like I wasn't even thinking about it, and it hit me, you know. It was weird, it was like something made me feel like that. It just hit me like in shock, like I just woke up and I was blind for years.
This is the season where we're now gonna see prisons explode. And maybe we'll start to get some attention. Here's this rat-bag bunch born out of Manchester, and they're seeing a tiny percentage of the people they work with reoffending. It's all Jesus.
Some more bread over the other side, guys.
Thank you. There's never been nothing in life that made me feel good. It made me feel peaceful, and do you know what I'm saying? So this place kind of does that for me.
Okay, church. Okay, you found God.
Some people might not like it, but I'm sure people didn't like me as a criminal neither. People might not like it, but I'm sure people didn't like me as a criminal.
Is that napkin supposed to disinfect the glass or something? That don't do nothing.
Neither. Made me change into a better person.
So let's give God the Lord the praise. Come on. Great.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
If you hadn't found God, where do you reckon you'd be right now?
Probably still in that life of crime, man. Pretty much, I think I would, you know.
But now I see.
But there's no time to waste. I got my own for free.
Feel
There's
me?
lots of aspiration in working class blokes. They've got aspiration coming out their ears, but no path, no way of doing it. And don't get me wrong, yeah, most of us will fail. Most of us will fail.
God damn. He has a very direct and like glass half empty look at life. I just
My window got smashed the other day.
It said
The
F
first stone
perseverance.
at my window from outside, smashed it. Getting out of here, mate. All the teenagers that hang around and everything, smashing cars up, don't like. No, I'm gone. Don't like it.
Just gotta believe in yourself, innit? Fuck everyone else. When someone turns your back on you, you focus on yourself, you learn that. As you're growing older.
That's a fighter talking. By 2020, income inequality and predicted to be at a record high. Oh, probably true. By 2020, the poorest households could be 2,600 euros worse off. Pounds, sorry. The UK is on course for the longest fall in living standards since.
You just walk towards the camera, just look at it, that's it. Me doing stuff like this, trying to get them involved, hopefully they might not go down the same route I come from. It makes me feel good, it makes me feel like I'm giving something back to the community that I absolutely terrorised as a kid. How'd you get in?
The door's open.
Time is priceless. So every day that you waste in that cell, you're never going to get back.
Brandon, you dickhead!
These some of the baddest kids I ever seen. No, it's not. I was worse.
You could be that one in a million.
Okay, they need to tell me what happened with Aaron. So I was right about the storyline and what was going on in the part 1, 2, 3. Okay.
But what about the other million? Then what?
What do you reckon the future holds for your boys?
If I stay around here, nothing.
And where will that lead?
Jail. I don't want that life for my boys. I don't want that life for my boys.
Keep beating the brakes off, cuz.
Pushing to the body once more, Kenny.
Your winner, Jimmy Kelly!
Knockout. Hennessy Sports. Y'all see us at the bottom? Turn me up. Shout out Jimmy, man. Number 4 in the world. Where's who? Oh, wow. Shout out Jimmy, man, for being 1 in a million. Hope Joanne is doing good. Oh, this is my boy. Okay, he went and saved his marriage. Okay, my boy, man, because you was really going through it, man. You was out there hanging with the boys and you had a girl at home with the kids and your girl got cake, so it's like you good. Like what you doing? They booked their first flight. Nice. Stop going to the pub and spending that money. Now you booked the family. Nice. 40K, it's 112 now. Nice. Nice. Lisa really deserved it too. Shout out to Dale.
I've been in the police station.
I seriously suggest you do not put that in the skit. Yeah, very clever, dickhead.
Hope Jordan's still alive, man. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notes. Any opinions in the comments, let me know, man. I'm gone.